Hey Andy, hey Halland, how are you? So I'm recording this from my backyard and I wanted to show you guys some of the plants that I planted. They all started from these seeds, similar to the ones that we started growing at school. And this, for example, is a little cucumber. And this actually started, this is a potato plant. Look at that nice greenery. It started from these, which were a bag of potatoes that I bought to eat. But then they got a little old, so they started sprouting. I know you've seen your potatoes sprout like this before. And if you can even tell, here I've got some roots going, so I'm going to plant this one. And when I plant it, it's going to get really big like this. And potatoes are really cool because they multiply once you plant them in the soil. So I got to plant these away from my other plants so that as they grow, they can spread out. And here's some other stuff I have. This is some oregano that fell off my oregano plant, so I replanted it and it kept growing. And I've got zucchini, and these are an edible flower called nasturtium. I think that they look a little bit like lily pads. And they taste a little bit like horseradish. I like to eat them straight off. This is one that I bought from the store. It's spinach. It's been doing really well out in the sun. Partial sun. So I'm going to put some of these guys in the soil over here. And I'm going to keep turning over my soil. And these are some of the containers that I have planted. This is a little lettuce that I cut off the bottom of the lettuce, sort of like this, that you would throw away, except this one's celery. And then I planted it. And you can do that with celery, you could do it with carrots, you could do it with lettuce. You should try it at home. I like to sit this in like a little dish of water first, and it might sprout some of those little roots, and it might not, but after like 3 days, then I plant it in the soil like that. So, last thing I want to tell you is some of these, like the squash and the cucumbers, when they sprout up, they get 2 little leaves first. And those are called dicots. That's a really fancy word. It just means 2. Di is for 2, and they have 2 leaves. I just want to show you that before I planted them I planted them in these little peat moss things. And they were smaller, and then when I gave them more space to grow, they got bigger. And now I'm going to plant them in the ground, and they're going to have even more space to grow, and they're going to flower and fruit. And I'll give you some more updates from my garden, and I'll introduce you to some of these other guys, like my strawberry plant and some herbies another time. Talk to you soon. Bye. Maybe you can share some of your garden with me. Till next time, I miss you.